What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. Um, I'm taking a quick break. I just recorded the Angela Yee interview with Young Boy. I'm gonna do another interview slash docu video slash thing, whatever. But I want to take a quick break because I saw this on Instagram. There was a post on this that was showing this DM between J. Cole and this producer down here. So I subscribed, bell notification, and liked. I want to check this out. I just want to read this message real quick. This is really cool. So this is a message from J. Cole to this producer. This song should live on your channel and serve as a thank you to you and every producer out there cooking up and sharing their work with the world. It's a million artists out here right now like me, just like me, hungry and searching every day for something to spark a word, a melody, a hook, a verse, a punchline, a way to vent, or a way to cut throat. On a day when I couldn't find much motivation, I was looking for anything to inspire me. Out of curiosity, I typed in J. Cole type beat into YouTube. Yours was the first I saw. I pressed play, focused, and wrote this. This is some shit that would normally stay in the vault, but I don't want to hold on to music like this no more. Or that no more. This is for you and whoever else need to hear it. God bless, bro, and keep doing what you do. Listen, J. Cole, I really like J. Cole. I know a lot of his discography. I don't know all of his discography. I would love to find out more. But the stuff that I've heard, I really, really like. But more than that, just like his personal life, which is always on display when you're famous. But he's just so humble. Like his humility is kind of the trait that stands out to me the most. And we could talk about, like, there's layers to it. There's layers to his life and where he shows, like, his humility and stuff. But this, to me, was awesome. Like, he did not have to do this. And the part that I want to point out is here. This is some stuff that would normally stay in the vault. But I don't want to hold on to music like that no more. Like, he's made songs before that were just for him, and nobody's heard it, and maybe nobody will ever hear it. And he could have done the same thing here, but he decided to do this. Now, I don't know what this is going to mean for this person's channel. I see that right now they're at 125,000. I don't know if they were a big channel before this, but if you know, let me know down below. I just want to check this out. I think this is so cool. Here we go. Listen, I know Cole is bar heavy, so let's just get it over with. Yes, I missed stuff. Let me know down below what I missed. That way I can go back and catch it. I'm going to do my best to hear what I hear and point out the things that I think are cool.
Yo! Hey, yo, Scoop! Hey, yo, Scoop! My nigga, what's good?
This is a J. Cole type beat.
Yes, sir. What's poppin'? I'm coming through. Hold up. Stay right there. I'm coming through. Hold up.
Wow.
Hell yeah. Can't believe I see this nigga Scoop. It's crazy.
Don't you dare run from it, there's no boogeyman. It ain't coming to hurt you. I think acceptance is somewhat of a virtue. To look your truth dead in the face without trying to escape the regret or disgrace. I write these words aimlessly, but not without hope that somehow I'll stumble on something that's dope. A clever little line, a thought to provoke myself and that listener digging for quotes. Hello. I don't even know if somebody gon' hear this. Got so many songs they get lost in the endless folders of the hard drive. I wish I was more fearless, cause I just say fuck it and dump all the music for niggas that hate it and niggas that use it as fuel to push them through long nights at school, writing that last minute paper for class that's due in the morning, and I still relate to that procrastination for tasks.
I want to pull that back. But that part that he said, like, if I was fearless, I would release all this music that's in his hard drive, right? Like the vault. I said this in a previous song, like, releasing art, any form of art, but specifically we're talking right now about music. You're bearing your soul to people. And I think when people receive art, they don't understand that part, that you opened up and exposed yourself to them. That's probably not the right way to put those words together, but you understand what I'm trying to say. And we're very quick to criticize and tear down and talk about what we don't like. And it's very rare to find that, you know, people give give props where props are deserved, even if you don't necessarily like it, right? And again, that's the purpose of this channel. Actually, just with that in mind, it kind of sparked this. It reminded me of this. I had a comment in my video. This is in my Lil Wayne reaction. And I just wanted to share it because, to be honest, this comment made my day. This is from DabNasty804. This person commented, "I dropped my son off at school and come back looking for your new videos. LOL. Keep it up. You part of my schedule now." And I'm going to be honest with you. I read that comment and like it made my day. But like, how many times do we share something positive with people? And it's just like, that part just really resonated with me. Dab Nasty, thanks, man. Like, you honestly, you made my day. I appreciate it. And all of you guys do. Like, honestly, that's not the only one. I get so many just supportive and positive comments that it's incredible. It's overwhelming. But that part right there, you know, like, that's, as an artist, it's scary. As a person making content, I don't know if you can say what I do is art, but what I do creating content, when I press stop and then I go to upload this to YouTube, there's a moment sometimes where I'm about to press publish and I'm like, oh man, like, what if they just don't like what I said? What if they just don't agree with me? But you know what? I think that you just got to be genuine, and people will either like it or they won't, and that's just life, right? You got to be genuine. You just got to believe in yourself, and you got to do it.
Don't even know if somebody gonna hear this. Got so many songs that get lost in the endless folders of the hard drive. I wish I was more fearless, cause I just say fuck it and dump all the music for niggas that hate it and niggas that use it as fuel to push them through long nights at school, writing that last minute paper for class that's due in the morning. And I still relate to that procrastination for tasks, cause I need to finish this album. But hell, how many more times can I sit in this wooden pail down in that well and pull it back up with the hope that it's filled? Plus it don't help that I'm rich now, so that means that I don't gotta deal with stress of these creditors calling my cellular like that young rapper that don't got a deal, but do got.
Damn, that was so dope. How many times can I lower this pail inside of the well and hoping that it'll come back up filled? Like, he's having to dig deep. He's talking about struggles right now to finish the album. And obviously he's taking a tangent here to kind of do this, but and then in the very next part he talks about how can I I'm just going to paraphrase, but you know, how do you find the same motivation when you've made it? And there's a lot of rappers that talk about this, like Eminem has talked about this a whole bunch. He had one of my favorite songs from him from probably his most hated album, but the song Believe, he had a line where he talked about that. And, you know, how do you keep pushing when you've already won? How do you keep staying hungry when you've already eaten, right? And that was dope to see, like, that pail lowering into the well, trying to look for basically content, and then putting it right after, like, you know, I'm a millionaire. I don't have creditors chasing me. I don't have these problems or these stresses that these new rappers or young rappers that don't have a deal. So they're hungry. They're gonna have plenty of content, right?
Pull it back up with the hope that it's filled. Plus it don't help that I'm rich now, so that means that I don't gotta deal with stress of these creditors calling my cellular like that young rapper that don't got a deal, but do got the skill and do got the will to make it, no matter how long that it takes for labels to see or a song that'll break and the rest of the world to catch on that he's great. How do you tap in the hunger when you don't got wonder about where your next meal is coming from? Maybe you feel my conundrum, or maybe the real is I'm so far removed from the struggles of everyday folks. My shit just ain't never gonna hit like it hit when a nigga was a little more closer to broke.
First of all, really cool that he used the word conundrum in a rap song. I don't know the last time I heard conundrum in a rap song, or if ever. If you don't know what conundrum means, you can look it up. Or I can just tell you, it's just basically when you're stuck between two seemingly impossible decisions, right? That's kind of the gist of it. So you're kind of like, you're stuck, right? But the way that he said it, he like shortened the first syllable and like didn't put emphasis on it. So conundrum, I didn't do it very well. I didn't do it justice, but this is kind of what I was talking about, like these elite artists that can bend words to make the words do whatever they want, and understanding how they need to be bent to fit in what they're saying.
No hunger when you don't got wonder about where your next meal is coming from. Maybe you feel my conundrum, or maybe the real is I'm so far removed from the struggles of everyday folks. My shit just ain't never gonna hit like it hit when a nigga was a little more closer to broke. But fuck it, the challenge be having me stoked. Throwing the towel, man, you gotta be joking. I push my salary up with these quotes. Now I push the Lambo truck down in the Ville, hoping I connect with something that's real. Part of me wonders why I'm even still.
Damn.
Holding on to this place. My mama been gone and my partners are straight. Right?
That's dope.
Right.
Sad and dope. He's like saying, why do I keep coming back here? He's like driving through where he's from, looking for motivation, but like the two extremes, right? Like he's driving through this place that is a place of hardship and challenges, but he's driving through in his Lambo truck, and just kind of like the irony in that. But then he's looking for that motivation, and he's asking himself, why do I keep coming back here? My mom's gone, and my partners are straight. Like he put on everybody that's around him. He talks about that a lot, which I love. I love that he brings his people with him, and that's another thing that, like, you know, one of my favorite artists, Eminem. That's another thing that you have to, like, you can like him, you can hate him, you can love him, you can think that he's overrated, underrated, whatever you think, but he took care of the people around him. Cool. Good job, Batman. Yeah, that's definitely a Cole type beat. I mean, he killed that. That was a short little song, like a verse and a half type of situation there, long verse. That was good. I think when you have J. Cole, you're always gonna get that substance, right? No complaints. Just scratched myself. Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate you being here, spending your time with me. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.